Oh, okay. Now I'm awake. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Wendy, good morning to you. Angel Renate, good morning. Thank you for sharing, Wendy. I was just getting ready to do that myself. So let me get on here and find it. And it tells me that I'm live. Good morning, Deirdre. How's everybody doing? I see you all. I'm doing good, Wendy. Doing amazingly well since it's 20 degrees here. I think, Wendy, I think you're on Celsius, I believe is what you go by. And Gabby figured out last night that it's like minus something where it would be that weather where you are. Anyway, I'm still trying to find the video so I can share it. And it's not there. Here it is. I got it. Chilly and windy with rain off and on. Well, I was really happy that we got a little bit of moisture yesterday, but not enough. And good morning, Catherine. Yeah, it wasn't enough moisture, so it has stopped. And now we need more. That's why I was a minute late, because I was just catching up on what was going on with the fires. So let me just get this shared. Okay, so I shared it out some. Put you all up here where I can see you. Okay. Erica, good morning to you. Let's get all the family in here. It's really cold here. You don't know how bad I wanted to stay in that bed. Like, okay, it really is morning now. So it was predicted to be 19 degrees when I woke up, but it's actually like 23. And those are the Colorado mountains behind me, the Rocky Mountains. This is a picture that I took just recently. And what I'm trying to do is on the morning show, I'll show you all some of the beauty from places that I've been in. And this one just happens to be here in Colorado when Ruth and I went up on the mountains, up on the ski mountains where they ski. It's 65 there, Erica. Oh. Okay, so windy is 15 degrees. Is that Fahrenheit? Because I'm not sure if you're on the same that we are. We're on Fahrenheit. I thought you were on Celsius. Good morning, Sally. Good morning, Suzanne. Hi, Natalie. Anyway, whatever degree it is, it's cold. I know, isn't it beautiful here? Suzanne, you would love these mountains. Well, you were just out here. You were in Nevada, not Colorado, but Nevada, which is close. And I know you got to see some of the beauty there in the mountains and the desert. Hi, Tammy Fisk. Good morning, Stacy. How's our Luna doing? I got your text that she was doing good. Okay, so Wendy, we are 23 degrees Fahrenheit right now. And I know that converts to something god awful in Celsius. It's like, I don't even know what it converts to. So, Stacy, how is our Luna? Is she mad at you? I know when Jean took Dingo in, she had a few days where he wasn't real happy with her. Let's put it that way. She's not home yet. Is she still at the vet after having her surgery, Stacy? And that's right. This is a work day for you. Okay. So 15 degrees Celsius is 59 for us. So when you do the conversion the other way and see what 23 degrees Fahrenheit is in Celsius, because I know Gabby did it last night when it's expected to get down to 8 degrees here this weekend. And I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stay put, not going anywhere over the weekend. I am teaching a class on Saturday. I'm teaching Time Heals, and that'll be inside, thank goodness. But I do have to go out today. I'm going out. I'm going to get to meet Donna Sandoval, who is in our morning group, and I'm going to her house this afternoon. So I'm so excited about that. Not excited about driving in 30-degree weather, but you know what? It's okay. I'll be inside my car most of the time. So I think I will be able to survive. I'm just hoping that it's not icy roads. I'm not sure if it's what's going on out there until I get up and go outside and look. Okay, Wendy. So right now it's like -5 for you. Yeah, it's a little cold. Right, Stacy? Us Florida gals are not used to that kind of weather. Good morning to my sister Billy, and good morning to Wendy Dam, and anyone else who's in here. Yeah, it's below freezing. That's why it's supposed to be sunshiny today. So I'm hoping that anything that did freeze on the road will be melted away, and I won't have to deal with ice on the road as I get out there and travel. Good morning, Kathy Hand. It's good to see you on here, Kathy. Are you getting ready to go to work? Stacy, you're going in early and have to leave soon. I'm glad you did pop in and say hello. We love you, Stacy. And give us an update on how our Luna is doing. As soon as you know something, just let us know. Okay. Ice baby, you got that right. I don't do well with cold. And I know Jean's been teasing me that it's warm there where she is, and that's where I'm going after this. That's where I'll be staying for just a bit, is in El Paso with our Jean Lorio. Let's get her in here by saying her name. That's how we get you all in here. We call your names, and then all of a sudden you pop in, and there you are. Kathy, how are you doing? Kathy Hand, we haven't seen you. We didn't see you yesterday. And I apologize, I didn't see your prayer requests until after the show was over, but I did stop and say a prayer for your friends and hope that everything is looking up for them. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. How are you doing, Rick? It's going to take me about, I think it's 10 hours to get from here to Jean. I believe that Santa Fe, New Mexico is like halfway to her house. So I'm going to see if I'm supposed to stop in Santa Fe. I had originally heard that, but they are under very strict restrictions with COVID. So I may not be able to stay in New Mexico. I may have to just keep on moving when I go through that state, but I will see. And then when I get to Jean's, we are meeting up with Sherry Myers. I'm so excited about that. Sherry is flying in from Louisiana to meet up with us. And I can't wait to spend the weekend with her and just give her a big hug and experience her and see where the movie is being produced there in El Paso. Sherry Myers wrote and produces the movie, and we'll get to meet the director. And I don't know if we'll get to meet any of the actors or not, but I can't wait to just see that coming together and coming to fruition. That's how I got to know Sherry Myers when after she wrote the movie, the script for it. She put out a call for people who believed in angels, because that's the whole gist of the story for the movie, is that angels are real. And I know angels are real. I've had experience with them my whole life. So I'm just so excited that this movie is happening and that it's going to be out there for us to enjoy. Sally says we will be 46 high temp on Monday and Tuesday. Right now it's muggy, warm morning. It's been rainy all week. We finally had a little rain yesterday that was trying to turn to snow. So I don't think it did any help at all for the fires. I'm just really disappointed when I woke up and looked and saw that there's people being evacuated, there's homes being burnt up. They have a new fire here in Colorado. It's called the Troublesome Fire, because that's the name of the town where it's at. Troublesome. Isn't that an interesting name? But anyway, it's threatening to merge with the biggest fire that's out here. So we really need a lot of your prayers. Let's see, who else came in? Luann. Oh my gosh, Luann, we haven't seen you in so long. Thank you for being here this morning, for showing up. Let me see if anybody else jumped in. Prachetta's here. Hi, Prachetta and Prachir. And Kathy says, yep, getting ready for work. My dear friend in Denmark is very weak, and they believe the cancer is widespread. So yes, it's, you told me it was stage 4, and that is heartbreaking. Yeah. Yes, Wendy, that is a long drive, but I've done that much, not in one sitting, but resting along the way and not stopping. So I'm just going to see what the angels guide me to do. And good morning, Prachetta. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And Stacy says, I just called the vet and she is doing awesome and ready to come home. Stacy, will you get to pick her up before work? I don't know what time you have to go in, but I'm sure you're chomping at the bit to go see your little Luna. So I hope you get to see her before you go to work today. Angel Renate says, angels are so real. Yes, they are. They're so real and so ready to help us in our life, whatever we need. They are our messenger. They are in charge of healing. They're just beautiful. I work with them every day. I have always experienced angels as long as I can remember. I remember them talking to me when I was a kid and knowing that I wasn't alone because they were surrounding and helping me through that childhood. Good morning, Joanne Castillo. It's so good to see you on here. How are you doing, my sweet friend? I know it's raining there where you are. I saw the radar for the next tropical storm that's out there, and it looks like South Florida is going to get a little more wet. So keeping that area lifted up and hope there's no flooding. And good afternoon to you, Hope. Thank you for being here. Hope, is this a treatment day for you? Oh, Hope says, hope you are all filled with pure positive energy. And so it is. Just being hooked up to my new boyfriend, her dialysis machine. So is that at home where you're being hooked up? Are you able to do that from where you live, or did you have to go to the hospital? And Brigitta's asking how our Tony is doing. And Sally says Tony is doing better today. Awesome. Because I know Tony had a couple of rough days there. And I really was praying hard that that would get better and easier for her. So thank you for letting us know. There's our Jean. Good morning, Jean L'Oreal. And let's see if anybody else came in. Oh, Angel Renati, the angels told me to teach. How awesome. They told me that as well, Renata. 5 years ago, they downloaded a healing modality, energy healing, and it's called Time Heals. And that's what I'm teaching this weekend. Many of the people that are on here this morning have experienced it or been trained in it. So the training is tomorrow. It's a full day of training, of teaching and learning more about the angels and about our energy fields and how we can work with them to clear anything that's stopping us from being our best self. So that happens tomorrow all day. There's still room if anybody wants to join virtually. You don't have to be right here in Boulder. You can join on Zoom. So anyone that's interested, just let me know. Kathy, there wasn't a book. Sherry wrote the screenplay. And the movie is called The Angel Lady. And I hope you're not doing home dialysis yet, but you're awaiting the training. Okay. You're at the dialysis center. Well, I know you're spreading love and light there. I know that for a fact. And Renate, time is an acronym that spells out the word time. And it works with God, it works with the angels, it works with the ascended masters. And it's such a beautiful experience. Stacy says, you won't get to see Luna. Josh will pick her up. When I get home, my boys will be here and my Luna will be here. Awesome. Cool. Okay, let's see what else we got going on. Time helps us to let go. Yeah, releasing is a big part of our healing journey. When we release that which we don't need anymore, sometimes we need the anger, right? When something happens and we have an experience that takes us to that place of anger and upset, sometimes we need that. It motivates us. It helps us to look at things more clearly and put things more in perspective. But we don't need to live there. The same with any of our emotions that we have. It doesn't have to be anger. It can be grief. It can be sadness. Whatever it might be, we don't have to live in those emotions and let those emotions rule us and have that hold on us where that's all we're experiencing. So it's good to have emotions. It's good to feel. that lets us know that everything's working because we are human and we do have that emotional body. So when we feel an emotion, that's a good thing. And I always say, be grateful. Thank that emotion for being there. Just say thank you. Thank you that I got angry. Thank you that it helped move me forward from whatever was going on so I could look at it more clearly and I could see what it was all about and learn that lesson that I was supposed to learn from it. Have the experience to help my soul to grow, to help my human being to grow and mature. So, emotions that we have are all good. If you want to rate good or bad, they are what they are. It's an experience that we have, and we should be grateful for every experience that we have because it brings us to right now, to this now moment. And when we're focused on what's going on in the now moment, we're not living in the past and we're not projecting into the future. So being grateful is a big tool. When you can be grateful for the experiences, then you've really learned something and you have learned a lot about life. Because if we're just caught up in every experience, in whatever emotion is running through that experience, we're not learning. But if we pause and look at it as an observer, we talked about this yesterday, just observe what's happening, then we have really come a long way in our journey. And it's not always easy to do, especially if that anger is directed at someone else. Even if it's directed at your own self, it's kind of hard if you get stuck in it and you don't know what to do with that emotion, right? So yes, being grateful, it is a blessing and it is the best thing we can do for ourselves. Good morning, Wendy Mercy Martin. Got some Wendy's on here this morning. I love that. Hello, everyone. Kathy, I hope it goes smoothly and I will be happy to see it. Yeah, I can't wait to experience it and see how far they've come with it. Sherry started doing the production of the movie actually in New Orleans a few years ago. And then I can't remember why it got shut down. It may have been COVID that shut it down. I don't know. But she has a new director and they are filming it in El Paso. So I can't wait to see what that looks like. Good morning, Wendy. So good you're here with us. And Luann says, chanting has been working for me. I chant when I'm out walking. Awesome. I chant all the time. You should have seen me driving down the road hours and hours and hours. And I would chant as I was driving. And it was so cool just to do that and to experience Nam Myoho Renge Kyo as I was driving down the road and everything was working perfectly. And I stayed in that energy of sending out love and light into the world because that's what we're doing with our chants. We're bringing in a shift in the vibration. And I love that we do that together. Becky, good morning, Becky LaFave. So good to have you on here. Yes, Kathy had asked for prayers for two of her friends, but it was after the show had ended yesterday. She sent me a message, and let's keep Kathy and her friends lifted up today and pray for the very best outcome. And Tammy says, when I listen to you all chant at night, it stays in my head for hours after. You know, after I chant at night, it's so uplifting. I don't even want to stop what I'm doing. I want to keep chanting. I want to keep that energy vibration going. Okay, I'm getting a little warm because the heat is on in the house. So I'm shutting my gown. It feels better. it's like I said, it's 23 degrees outside, so the heat's kicking on in the house. And I'd rather be a little cool and add layers than be hot. I don't know if you all feel the same way, but when you're hot, it's so hard to get cool again. Oh, thank you, Becky. Yeah, we lift up each other in prayer. That's what we do. And that's because we have that compassion and that care. Did I bring Kuan Yin? Yes. I brought my Kuan Yin in. I had her with me last night when we did the chanting. She's traveled with me on this journey. And Kuan Yin, she's one of the masters that works with us in in Time Heals. We have 4 ascended masters that help us to do the clearing of energy, and Kuan Yin is one of them. Kuan Yin actually works with the heart center. So when we do the work with the heart chakra, she's the one that guides us and that brings in the compassion and fills everyone's heart with love and compassion. I know Becky Wright, I love her so much. Kuan Yin is someone that lived an experience on earth, and she did not want to move on. She did not want to leave until everyone felt that love. Everyone felt that they were being seen and acknowledged. So, okay, so Erica, you wake up chanting Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. I know, spell check doesn't do real well, does it? It doesn't like those words. I've typed them in before and I'm like, what did I write? So, yeah, when you wake up and chant that, Prachetta taught me this. She said, just chant for 5 minutes before you get out of bed. Just 5 minutes. It makes a difference. And then I call on the masters. I call on Kuan Yin. I call on Jesus. I call on Joseph and Paramahansa Yogananda and Mother Mary. So they're with me always in my waking hours. And a lot of times in my sleeping hours, I wake up and I know that I've been getting downloads of energy or being taught something during my sleep time. Do you all get that? Anybody else just wake up and either remember something that you've been taught, or you remember an experience that you had in your dream state? That is the time when they can really work with us. I woke up around 3 o'clock this morning. I think it was like 3:36, something like that. And I knew that I was being given information. I knew there were downloads that were happening. So I just laid there and paid attention and just stayed in that beautiful state. You know, when you wake up and you know that you're immersed in an energy that's not your energy, but it's coming from spirit. It was so beautiful just to feel that, just to lay there and say, yes, teach me, tell me more, help me to see more clearly, help me to use my voice to reach out and to teach and to shine a light out into the world. Okay, so Kathy says her name is Inga Lis. She was like a mom to me when I first moved to a new state and started my first laboratory job. She was my supervisor, but turned more into a mentor and friend. She now lives with her daughter in Denmark. I wish I could see her. I wish you could too, Kathy. I wish that is something that could happen during this time that's so hard for her and for you being distanced from her. So let's hold you up that maybe that's possible. Maybe you will be able to go and to see her. And Jean says, definitely she feels the downloads or knows that she's been with angels. And Becky says, or leave you questioning things, yeah, a lot of times that happens too. When you wake up from that state where you've been being with your spirit guides or your angels, and you're like, okay, what was that? What was that? What was it all about? Joanne, you felt the angels with you when you woke up this morning. I love that. I'm thinking that they are reaching out to a lot of us that are shining their lights and just giving us information, giving us whatever it is that we need to be focused on right now. And it is a high vibration time. So I know that they're helping us to realize that and to see what we need to know for this time. Sally says, Carl, our resident spirit, is full of himself this morning. He is causing all of the Halloween decorations to react and go off. Oh my gosh, that is so funny, Sally. And Sally, I think he probably has a little help from the fairies. Just pay attention to that too, and see if you have any of them playing pranks on you. Becky says 3 times I heard from Spirit is connect the dots. Connect the dots. Don't know what it means. Well, what it means is that we have all the information that we need. We do. We have all the information inside of us that we need. So if you're not seeing the whole picture, sometimes it takes stepping back and looking and just seeing, okay, where do I need to look from point A to point B? So it's the experience or the information that is going to be connected together to bring you that whole picture for you to really see things as they are and not as separate, not as scattered, but as the whole thing that you're supposed to learn from in this lifetime. So connecting the dots is going from point A to point B, and then point B to point C, and then you'll get to see the bigger picture when you do that. And yeah, absolutely, Becky. It's just putting it all together, allowing it all to show itself to you, like our Marietta says, accept, align, allow, helps you to step back and observe, and then know exactly what's being taught or what's being brought into your life. Where is our Marietta? You're being very quiet this morning, Marietta. Christina, hi, darling. Christina, you're getting lots of info. Yeah, we absolutely are. And Christina says, sometimes I just sleep on it and just know in the morning. Yeah, that's true. Sometimes we have to give it time, don't we? And stop focusing on it. We need to just step away and be that observer and let it show itself to us. And Becky, makes so much sense when you say it. Thank you. You're so welcome. There's our heart lady. Marietta, good morning to you. And I saw Sally says the downloads have been plentiful for sure. Yeah, absolutely. And Hope is suggesting, Kathy, maybe you can call and Zoom call her. It's not the same as being in person, but at least you get to see her energy. I've taught many, many classes over Zoom. I've done many consultations and life coaching over Zoom. And it's not the same as being able to put your arms around that person and hold them, but it's very close because you do see their energy. Just like right now, I'm on Zoom. You all aren't right here in the room with me, but I feel like you are. I feel like we're talking. I feel like all of you are wrapping your arms around me. So it's not the same as live, but it's very close. So maybe that is something that will help both of you, Kathy, if you do a Zoom call. And maybe you've already thought of that. Maybe you've already communicated that way. So we're all trying to help. We're all trying to put our energy together to help you have a good experience right now in the midst of all that's happening. Okay, well, I see it's time for us to start putting in our prayer requests. So if you all want to start doing that, I can type in, I think, to the comments. I feel like we have a lot of prayer requests this morning. So let's just really, yeah, I'm cold again. See how this works? Okay, I feel like we really are needing some compassionate prayers today. So I'm going to keep my Kuan Yin right here by me and just remember that we can be compassionate with each other. We can help each other with our words, with our energy, with lifting each other up to be blessed and want only the best for each other. And that's what we do in our prayer time, isn't it? We really want every one of us to have a good experience while we're here, to really know that we're loved, we're seen, we're heard, we're acknowledged. And that's what it's all about. When I was a kid growing up, I wasn't supposed to be seen or heard. So it makes a big difference to be seen, to have somebody listen to you when you talk. How many times do you just not even speak up? You don't even use your voice because you have that in your background, in your past, of not being seen and heard and acknowledged. So it's like I don't even feel worthy to use my voice. I had to find my voice because growing up, we had to be quiet. We had to stay out of sight. And it was hard. It was very hard not to have that acknowledgement that we existed. So when somebody does listen to you, how does that make you feel when you're able to speak your mind or ask for prayer or ask for anything and somebody actually hears you? Isn't that a wonderful feeling? And I think that's part of the beauty of this morning's show is you're all being seen, you're all being heard. You hear your name when you come on here, other people say hello to you. Isn't that a wonderful, wonderful feeling to have that in your life? To really know that you're someplace where others see you, really see you, not that you're part of a crowd of people. You're an individual. And it's so beautiful to do that and to really be here with you every morning. Kathy, you're driving but listening. All right, honey. Well, we are lifting you up, Kathy, and we're praying for you and your two friends that you would ask us to pray for, and especially your friend that's so close to you that is experiencing cancer right now. And we're going to lift you up to be able to communicate with her. Deirdre, prayers for my tribe and world peace, of course. Yes, yes, of course. And Hope says continuous prayers for my cousin Moraine Hillett as she continues to recover from COVID. I certainly will. And Catherine Kovacs, pray for me, still purging and feeling tired. Yeah, Catherine, I'm hearing the message for you, Catherine, to be gentle with yourself, to love yourself, just love upon yourself. And tell yourself how amazing you are, because you really are. And just allow whatever is coming out to come out. Christina, prayers for my friend Sue and all dealing with COVID. 3 more people I know have been diagnosed, but it is ramping up in our area in a big way. Yeah, I heard yesterday There are a lot more cases and a lot more deaths that are happening right now from COVID. So, yeah. And I don't know where it was, but I heard there were deaths even from the flu shot, that there were people that had died from having that. So I'm not sure what's going on right now with many people leaving us, leaving the physical body. But let's lift up any of the disease that's going on. Wendy Mercy Martin, pray for the return of my physical wellness. We certainly will put you in our circle of prayer, Wendy. Thank you for asking. And Suzanne, please pray for my whole family, our angelic river family, and for the fires to be extinguished, for COVID to go away, and for healing for Kathy's friend. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you for that heartfelt prayer. And for all of you who are putting in prayer requests for yourself or for your loved ones. Hi, Julie Kiss. Thank you for being with us this morning. And Sally, I think I missed your prayer. I'm not seeing you on here yet. Okay. So Sally is asking prayers for our son-in-law as he is facing many surgeries to help save some of his eyesight. He will never have full sight there again. First surgery next Wednesday in Ann Arbor at University of Michigan. Yeah, we certainly will lift him up, Sally. And I don't know why your prayer request didn't come through on my screen, but I was able to get it off of my phone. And Elisa Rahman, thank you for being here with us this morning. Okay, so any of you that are in here in the live, hopefully you know and are a member of our Angelic River family. But if someone can type that in, that's the name of our group. That's on Facebook. You can go to Angelic River Family and ask to join, and we will let you right into all of this wonderful connection that we have there as a family. Rick is asking, please pray for my infection to go away. We certainly will, Rick. We've been asking for healing for that area, and now let's ask for that infection to totally go away from your body. Joanne, prayers for my grandson, that he always feels the love of God and all the angels that surround him. Yeah. Sally says, lots of weird things going on the technical side of life. Isn't that the truth? Yeah, it's really strange that there's been such a disruption in the technical end. And I know we're in Mercury retrograde, but it's still even different than that. It just feels different this time. Hope asks prayers for the entire tribe. May we all continue to be blessed with an abundance of health and wealth. Prayers for you, Teri, that you go from strength to strength and continue to be guided by the angels. And prayers for Kathy's friend. And so it is. And so it is. Yes, prayers for our journey, this Peace on Earth tour, that we reach more people. Everywhere I go, I've been handing out cards and directing people to the website so they can get more information about what's going on with this tour, with spreading more love and light out into the world. We had our hearts set on doing the next land blessing at the ranch here, the Sunrise Ranch. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. My friend Denise told me that they had closed roads going out there because of the fire. So I'm not sure where it's going to take place, but I know the angels will show me the exact place. And maybe it's when I go visit Donna today that they'll reveal that to me. Jean L'Oreal, prayers for Kathy's friend Inga Lise, for Christina's friend, for Sally's son-in-law, for Suzanne's family, for Hope, Tony, Wendy, Rick, and Sharon, and our whole beautiful family. Let's add Catherine in there, Jean. Catherine Kovacs, we're lifting you up, honey. Definitely. Good morning, Billy Hawkins, my beautiful sister. I was remembering that land blessing in Kentucky where my family was there. It was so amazing to be up on top of that mountain and see all the beauty where we were. Mountains have been a big part of this. Have you all noticed that? It's been so awesome to feel the mountain energy as well as the water energy. And water has played a big part. Last night I had a picture up on Zoom of New York and the beautiful energy of the water that was there in New York on Long Island. So it's been water, mountains, children, love, peace, animals. All of that has played a part in bringing that peace into the earth. And everywhere I've been, there's been animals. It's so amazing to see how everything is just showing up perfectly. Gene, my brother Gary, is doing good. I talk to him not every day, but very often. And I think he's doing well. I think he's on the road to recovery. He is trying to change some of the things in his diet so that he doesn't aggravate anything. He did have to have a stent put in, so he's still probably recovering from that surgery. And Deirdre says, mountains and water hold all Gaia's history. Yeah, so true. I remember when I first moved to Massachusetts, and I just was in heaven because I had the mountains and I had the sea together. And I'm like, how much better can it get? It really can't when you have both of those energies combined in one place. And just an amazing sight to see the ocean and see the mountains right there. And it's such an amazing sight here when there's water running through these mountains, like in the big rivers and the lakes, and to see those mountains, to see the energy that's held there inside the mountains. I went into a cave. It was called the Fairy Cave, up on top of one of the mountains, and see all that beautiful energy from formation that had happened with the mountain moving and shifting. So yeah, you're absolutely right, Deirdre. And we can feel into that energy that's going on in either one or in both of them, preferably together. Good morning, Maria. So glad that you joined us. So let's go into our prayer time and do a short meditative prayer together where we really join our energy. We come on here and see what's going on with each other. But when we go into meditation together, we are one and we feel that oneness. And that's what we're going to do right now, is feel into the oneness. It's no longer individuals that are here chatting and talking with each other. It's individuals realizing that we are so connected by spirit. So we hold our energy up together. And Christina says we just have to sometimes be a little patient with ancient mountain energy. It can be a little slower than, say, the trees. Yeah, absolutely. Those trees hold hundreds and hundreds of years of energy in them, and they give us messages. I was trying to remember where I was. It was a couple of days ago. Somewhere I was hugging a tree and talking to that tree. Oh, it was just yesterday. Sorry. It was yesterday. I had taken Trooper, the little doggy here in the house. I took him out for a walk, and he led me to his park that's not very far away. And there are trees that are just calling out in that park to be seen, to be heard. They have heard children's laughter. They have heard tears. They have heard the people that come there and pray and pour their heart out. So I was able to put my arms around a tree and tell it how beautiful it was and how loved it was and thank it for being there. And Jean says prayers also for Sherry's husband. He needs to talk to Jim, Meg's husband. Jim had the same thing and went the healthy route and is perfectly well now. Yeah, I agree, Jean. Let's lift up Dan Myers, Sherry's husband, who has prostate cancer. And Christina said mountains love offerings in my experience. They certainly do. And Maria says, yes, the rooted ones have grandparents' knowledge and they pass that on to us, don't they, Maria, in a big way. So let's all just right now take a deep breath in. Just breathe into your heart center. You want to place your hand right there. That'll help you to have a deeper experience with your energy field. Wherever you touch on your body, that's where you really experience and focus your energy. So a deep breath in, slowly, and hold it. And when you exhale slowly and just let go. Let's just let go. Life is too short to hold on to any of that low vibration energy. Anything that comes up for you like worry or anxiety or fear, let's get rid of it today. Make that choice, make that decision. Today is the day that I'm going to live in love and light. Today is the day that I am going to really feel my energy going out in a positive way. Today is the day that I take back my power, that I stand in my divine authority and I shine my light. And in all of its brilliance, it's not just a flicker, it's not a flashlight, it is a huge spotlight going out from me and searching out in the darkness for anyone who needs to see that light. Today is the day that I choose how to live my life. Today I will make intelligent choices. Today I will utilize my emotional intelligence and I will practice being the observer. Today I will look at situations before reacting to them. Today I will pay attention to my words. And today I will be impeccable with my words. If I give my word to someone, I will stand by it and follow through. If I want to say yes today, I will say yes. And at the same time, if I want to say no, I will do that with confidence and with knowing that it's me making that choice. Today, I will stop giving away my power. I will stop letting others make choices for me. Today, I choose to be the authentic me, the spiritual being that came here to learn and grow from all of these experiences in this human body. Today, I choose to have a deeper understanding of who I am. Today, I choose to listen. I choose to fully listen before I respond. And if I don't understand what I'm hearing, I will again pause and ask the questions. What do I need to know? What do I need to know to move forward on my path, on my journey? What do I need to know to have the very best experience that I can have? What do I need to know for my highest and best good? Today I choose to love, and I choose to stay in that state of love and light, no matter the circumstances, no matter what glitches happen in life and what comes up for me. I don't have to go down that rabbit hole. I don't have to follow the breadcrumbs and find out anything because I have all the information inside of me already. All I have to do is ask. Let's ask our beautiful angels in. I call in Archangel Raphael. And Raphael, we ask for healing in any way that's needed, whether that's a physical healing, spiritual, mental, or emotional. Raphael, we ask that you provide that through whatever means you can use, whether it's doctors or energy healing or surgery, whatever is needed. And we ask for all these that have been lifted up to hear and see and feel your touch. We call in Archangel Michael, our protector, and we ask Michael to surround each one of us that are here, to surround us with an energy of protection, to put us in that bubble so that our energy field remains pure and intact and not open to whatever the outside world wants to throw at us, but that we stay within that white light of God. We call in Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel, we need to hear clearly direction for our life. We ask and claim that we are a child of God, and that as such, we can hear you, we can see you, we can feel your beautiful messages that come to us to bring us clarity. And we thank you for that. We thank you that whatever is needed in our life, we can get that guidance from you. And then let's call in Archangel Uriel. Archangel Uriel helps us to be grounded and balanced. So as we stand on Mother Earth's back, we can have this angel right there with us, showing us how connected we are to Mother Gaia, showing us that our energy that's inside of us, our chi energy, can travel right down to the center of Mother Earth. That we can connect with that crystal center for more balance and harmony, and that it will center us in our being going forward. And let's give gratitude. Thank you, angels, for surrounding us. Thank you for holding all of us that are standing or sitting here today. Thank you for connecting our hearts together, that we can really feel into the oneness of each other. And now let's acknowledge each other. Just choose a person, reach out to that person that's here, and just say whatever you want to say to that person. If you want to type it in the comments, type it in the comments. If you want to just hold it in your heart, then hold it there. But reach out to somebody right now. Somebody that maybe you see their name for the first time, or you see their name every day in this morning get together, and just say something to that person in a loving way. Let them know what you feel. Let them know if you want the very best for them, or just an I love you, or I'm thinking of you, I lift you up. Whatever your words are that you want to say to them, just say that right now. Just let that person know that they are a part of your family. They're part of your life. We are all one. We are all one. And we are a compassionate, loving one. So just do some sharing right now. Let's just take a moment before we end the show. Let's just do some sharing with each other. And hi, Jean Walensky. Thank you for coming in. Maria, you're a tree hugger. I love that. I love to touch the trees and feel their energy and hug them. So, Maria, I appreciate you. I appreciate that you have that love of nature and that connection with Mother Gaia. So thank you. So let's just take a moment to share. And Kathy Hand says, I love you, Teri, and pray for you always. You are truly a special person. May you always be guided by all universal spirits and stay healthy and strong. I love you, especially Suzanne, Jean, Christina, and everyone else in our angel family. And Catherine says, I love you. Suzanne says, thank you. I love you all. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And hi, Shri. Welcome. Thank you all for sharing with each other. And Suzanne is giving love to Kathy Hand. I love that. Okay, so continue to just send out love to each other. That's what we do here. We send love from our heart, and it does come from our heart. It's not just words. We don't come on here and just type in anything. We send love. And Jean Lorio says, Catherine, get and stay well in our love. Christina, thank you. I love you and will be sending prayers and love to everyone here today. You are all so very special. Tammy Fisk says, Jean Lorio, I don't know you personally, but I see you smiling every day when chanting, and I can feel your loving heart and sending you love. You know, I will be with Jean Lorio soon, live in person, and I'm going to get her on this morning show so you all can see her on here in all of her beauty. So Jean, get ready for that. Marietta says, your prayers are purely divine. Thanks so much. Thank you, Marietta. They come from the heart. Hope says, Angelic River family rocks. Deirdre, love my whole tribe all the time. Wendy Mercy Martin says, love and blessings to you all. And Christina says, Kathy, Catherine, Stacy, Sharon, Hope, Erica, Jean, Tony, Teri, and Gabby. Thank you, Christina. Love you, sweetheart. And Sally says, thank you all. Love, love, love you all. Okay, well, let's give love around the circle then. Now that we have given it to one person, let's give it to everybody. So just envision you're holding hands. And on the count of 3, we're going to say, thank you. I love you. So 1, 2, 3, thank you. I love you. So now you've started out your day with gratitude and with love. And let's keep that rolling. Let's keep it going today. I'm so excited that today is a high energy day for me. I'll get to meet another member of our Angelic River family. I'll get to give her a hug. I'll get to sit with her and experience her energy. And I can't wait for that. At 3 o'clock this afternoon, your time, Eastern time, There will be angelic messages. It's angel speakers in Espanol, and our beautiful Lily will be on there to interpret, and another guest will be on, and I am going to make an appearance today. I've been missing that show. So I'm coming on today with Lily. And then, of course, we have our chanting. And Sally, I believe that you are pulling cards today in Zen Enlightenment. So it's a beautiful day of wonderful experiences. Keep each other lifted up, support each other, whatever is going on. Just show your support and show your love. And let's really feel that oneness all day today. I love you all so much. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. And I'll see you later. And as our Deirdre tells us, and Deirdre, I don't see it, there it is. As we say at the end of our shows, namaste, y'all. I love you. Bye, everybody.